Next is our news commentary, which is on the administration of Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State.
Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari will be remembered by political historians as one of the most enduring optimists of his generation. He is accepted by the masses who see him as their messiah, but abhorred by the kleptomaniac class for his unwavering commitment to stamp corruption out of the system called governance. It was difficult for Buhari to hide his anti-corruption stings. Nigerians know him, while the poor people of the nation know how devastating corruption has obstructed the path of the nation to greatness. The rich, who had stolen so much from the coffers, were scared of a general who has a general repulsion for corruption. He represents an unapologetic departure from a past that celebrates the corrupt, a past that opened the gates for the absolution of the criminal-minded segment of our leadership as a nation. As a military head of state, General Muhammadu Buhari was a name for discipline, anti-corruption, orderliness, and abhorrence to reckless stealing of public resources. He was, and still is, an embodiment of simplicity and unrepentant commitment to public good. Nigeria was happy to eventually have a pro-people president in Muhammadu Buhari. The filth-rich class has always shown its discomfort with Buhari, and he has not done anything to release the rope around his neck. He has fought corruption like no one before him. He has revitalized the rail transport against the wish of the right trail owners. He has revived power to break the bubbles of the rich importers of generators. He has strengthened the fraud-fighting agencies and destroyed the foundations of crimes and corruption. He has fought corruption like no one before him. Wherever he goes, the people show their appreciation. Neither a section of the media nor the unrelenting machinery of the corrupt has been able to stop the supreme pro-people president. The economy has improved and survived a major collapse occasioned by the blind stealing of the past. In Yahaya Bello, governor of Kogi State, Buhari has a son. The youthful governor was born with an irremediable determination to confront malfunctioning systems. He was built to be fearless and unyielding to corruption. Against every attempt at painting the state corrupt and ineffective, the Yahaya Bello administration has put more bumps on the path of financial management to check corruption and recklessness. He starts every state executive council by impressing it on his officials to imbibe transparency and accountability. As an accountant of great repute, Governor Bello has made it almost impossible to perpetrate fraud in the state. The state operates self-check practices to track the dispensation of government funds. He promised during his inauguration that the resources of the state will work for the people of the state. The civil service reforms in Kogi State was the final straw that broke the back of the corrupt traces in Kogi State. The service was corrupt-infested, seemingly irredeemable, and was a bushhead of hopelessness. Bello did not only confront the hydra-headed problem, he also destroyed the root and repositioned the service. In a desperate bid to fight back, the cabal entered an unholy alliance with a section of the media to play up the cards of salary skips. Not paying salaries is not worse than paying salaries to unintended beneficiaries. When you mine the pipes, you don't run the oil at the same time. The pipes should be mended before the oil flow. Kogi was where a secondary school certificate was employed as a medical officer. Kogi was the place where traders who live in Onitsha and Lagos are paid as primary school teachers. Every surgery comes with pains. Reforms are surgeries. Like Father Buhari, son Bello saw agriculture as the shortcut to economic renaissance. He faced agriculture squarely, and today Kogi has become a big agricultural hub with innovations, commercialization, and a robust credit support system. Kogi farmers are millionaires today. Healthcare has assumed a different dimension under the leadership of Yahaya Bello. Mothers and children no more pay a dime to access healthcare in the state. Facilities have been upgraded and health-based training institutions have received unprecedented attention from government. To cap the beautiful story up, the diagnostic center of the state is near completion. That is in the news. The news is that it is threatening to be the best and most equipped in the country. Leadership is about determination and shaking tables. It is about taking tough decisions and standing by them. It is about soaking up resistance and standing by what is good. It is about refusing to pamper idiocy and corruption. It is about bravery and determination to create a history of greatness. So, to the two leaders, security is about everything. Bello has taken Kogi State away from the throes of mind-boggling insecurity to becoming one of the safest havens in Nigeria. The father, Buhari, caged insurgency in Nigeria. The son, Bello, caged kidnapping and criminality in Kogi State. Like Buhari, like Bello.